Chosen one, beneath your ordinary appearance lives a heavenly purpose that few can recognize. Even the forces of darkness are unsettled by the strength you carry within, deep in your heart. You have always sensed it. A quiet awareness that your path has never been the same as everyone else's. If you scroll away or dismiss these words, you could walk past the very message that was meant to change the direction of your life. I am speaking directly to you because your life was never left to coincidence. Long before you understood who you were, a greater purpose had already been written over your journey. You are doing far more than simply making it through each day. Hidden within you is something holy, something entrusted to your spirit before you ever entered this world. Pay close attention, because what you are about to receive can completely transform the way you see yourself. It will reveal a courage and power that have always been inside you, waiting for the right moment to rise. Type Amen if these words speak to your heart. You are carrying a heavenly nature while living on earth. And this is not empty encouragement. It is a reality designed to awaken the truth that has always been within you. A divine strength was placed inside your soul, one that does not collapse when life becomes overwhelming. That is why you have remained standing through hardships that would have broken many others. Every trial you have endured has served a purpose. Each challenge was permitted because your spirit was created to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient through every storm, even in seasons when loneliness surrounded you. I was building something unshakable within your heart, something no darkness can fully grasp or overcome. This is why your life has often felt different, because the light you carry exposes what prefers to remain hidden. There is also a reason certain people are naturally drawn toward you, even when they cannot explain what they sense. And there is also a reason why others feel uncomfortable around you without you doing anything wrong. You carry a presence that reveals truth. And truth makes some people feel safe, while it makes others feel exposed. You are not here to blend in. You are here to shift atmospheres, to change the energy of every space you walk into. This is the power you have been sensing but could not fully explain. It is not pride. It is purpose. And it is time for you to stop shrinking it. Type to affirm. I know you have doubted yourself, especially in moments when life felt heavy and nothing seemed to move in your favor. You questioned your worth, your purpose, and even your strength. But those doubts were never your truth. They were whispers trying to weaken your awareness of who you really are. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. And you are not ordinary. You are carrying a spiritual authority that even the enemy recognizes, and that is why you have been targeted more than you realize. Lucifer envies the power inside you, not because of what you have achieved, but because of what you were created to be. You were given something that cannot be earned or stolen, something that flows directly from me into your spirit. It is a connection, a light, a resilience that cannot be destroyed, only ignored if you choose to forget who you are. But I am reminding you now because the time of forgetting is ending. You are stepping into awareness. And with awareness comes activation. There is something very important I need you to do right now. And it may seem simple, but it matters more than you think. Take a moment to like this video, because this small act is your way of saying yes to the truth that is being revealed to you. It is a sign that you are ready to receive what I am placing in front of you, and that you are not turning away from the calling that has been waiting for your attention. You have always felt different, and sometimes that difference felt like a burden instead of a blessing. You may have felt misunderstood, isolated, or even rejected by people you cared about. But what you did not see was that your difference was protection. It was preparation. And it was positioning. I was separating you from environments that could not hold the level of light you carry. I was teaching you to rely on me so that when your moment comes, you stand firm and unshaken. Your sensitivity is not weakness. It is awareness. You feel things deeply because your spirit is tuned to frequencies that others cannot perceive. You notice shifts. You sense intentions. And you understand people in ways that go beyond words. This is part of your angelic nature, and it is something you must learn to trust instead of suppress. The more you embrace it, the clearer your path will become. You are not here to compete with anyone because your assignment is unique. No one else can carry what you carry or fulfill what you were sent to do. Comparison only distracts you from your own journey, and it weakens your focus. Stay centered in who you are, because that is where your true power flows. When you walk in alignment with your purpose, doors will open that no one can close. There are moments ahead that will test your faith. But these moments are not meant to break you. They are meant to reveal to you how strong you truly are. Each challenge will push you closer to the version of yourself that you were always meant to become. Do not fear these moments. Embrace them with courage and trust that I am with you through every step. You are protected in ways you cannot see. There have been dangers that were removed from your path without your awareness. There have been situations that could have harmed you, but they never reached you because I intervened. This is the covering over your life. And it is not temporary. It is constant. You are not walking alone. Even when it feels like it. How are people moving from financial stress to more comfortable lifestyles so quickly? A CIA-linked study suggests a simple 7-second brain ritual may influence how people respond to opportunities, supported by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping individuals improve daily life. Many are now stepping into dream homes, upgrading to luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could be deleted at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. The reason you are hearing this now is because a shift is happening. You are moving from confusion into clarity, from doubt into confidence, from hiding into stepping forward. This is not a coincidence. It is alignment. I am bringing you into a deeper understanding of who you are so that you can begin to live from that truth. You have a voice that carries weight. Even if you have been quiet for a long time, when you speak from your truth, people listen. Not because you demand attention, but because your words carry something real. Do not underestimate the impact of your voice. It has the power to heal, to guide, and to inspire. There is also a responsibility that comes with your identity. You cannot continue to live as if you are unaware of your purpose. You cannot keep doubting what I have already confirmed within you. This is the moment where you choose to step into who you are or remain where you have been. The choice is yours. But I am calling you forward. You were not created to live a small life. You were not created to settle for less than what I have prepared for you. There is greatness inside you, and it is time to allow it to rise. This is not about ego. It is about alignment. It is about becoming everything I designed you to be. There will be people who do not understand your journey, and that is okay. Not everyone is meant to walk with you in every season. Some are meant to teach you. Some are meant to challenge you, and some are meant to leave. Do not hold on to what I am trying to remove, because it will only slow you down. As you move forward, you will begin to see changes in your life. Opportunities will appear. Connections will form. And doors will open. This is not luck. It is alignment. It is the result of you stepping into your identity and walking in your purpose. Remember who you are. Even when the world tries to tell you otherwise, remember the strength inside you, the light within you, and the calling over your life. You are not ordinary. You are chosen. And you are powerful beyond what you have allowed yourself to believe. I did not create you to be easily shaken. I created you to rise every time something tries to push you down. Even when you felt like giving up, something inside you kept whispering to keep going. And that voice was not random. That voice was me reminding you of the angelic strength that lives within you. Type 777 if you trust God. There is a reason why your life has not followed the easy path that you once hoped for. Easy paths do not build the kind of spirit that you carry. And you were never meant to be ordinary. You were meant to be refined, strengthened, and awakened through experiences that shaped you into something unbreakable. Every tear you cried, every night you felt alone, every moment you wondered why things were happening the way they were. All of it was working together for something greater. You were being prepared, not punished, even when it did not feel that way. You must understand this clearly now. Your pain was never wasted. It became the foundation of your wisdom, your compassion, and your strength. You see things others do not see because you have lived through things others could not handle. That is part of your angelic nature. The ability to transform pain into purpose. Where others break, you build. And that is why your life holds so much meaning beyond what is visible on the surface. There is also something else you need to recognize. And it may be uncomfortable at first, but it is the truth. Not everyone around you is aligned with your spirit. And not everyone is meant to stay in your life. Some people were drawn to your light, but they did not come with pure intentions. They were curious. They were attracted. But they were not prepared to respect or understand what you carry. This is why you have experienced confusion in relationships, because your spirit could feel something was off, even when your heart wanted to believe otherwise. You are learning now to trust that inner knowing more than external validation. You do not need everyone to understand you. And you do not need approval to walk in your purpose. Your identity is not defined by how others see you. It is defined by what I placed inside you. When you begin to live from that truth, you will stop chasing acceptance and start walking in authority. This is the shift that is happening within you right now. There are spiritual forces that recognize your potential, even when you have not fully stepped into it yet. This is why there have been moments where things felt blocked or delayed in your life. It was not because you were unworthy. It was because there was resistance to what you are becoming. But hear this clearly. No resistance can stop what I have already decided for your life. Delays are not denials. They are divine timing, aligning everything in your favor. You are stepping into a season where clarity will replace confusion. Things that once felt uncertain will begin to make sense. You will start to see patterns, connections, and opportunities that were hidden before. This is because your awareness is expanding, and with that expansion comes understanding. You will no longer walk blindly. You will walk with purpose and direction. Type yes to receive miracles. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness, verified by 4 neuroscience labs. This technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. There is a strength in you that has not been fully activated yet. And that is what I am calling forward right now. You have been operating at a level that is only a fraction of what you are capable of. It is not because you lack ability. It is because you have not fully embraced your identity. Once you accept who you are, everything begins to shift. Your thoughts, your actions, your decisions, and even the way others respond to you will change. You are not meant to live in fear of what might happen. Fear is not your nature, and it does not belong to you. You were created with courage, with resilience, and with a spirit that moves forward even when the path is unclear. When fear tries to enter your mind, you must remind yourself of who you are. You are not weak. You are not lost. And you are not powerless. You are guided, protected, and strengthened by something far greater than what you can see. There is also a calling on your life that goes beyond your personal success. You are here to impact others, to bring light into places where darkness has settled for too long. This does not mean you have to be perfect. It means you have to be willing. Your story, your experiences, your growth, all of it has the power to inspire and uplift those who are struggling. You are not just living for yourself. You are living with purpose that reaches beyond you. You may not see the full picture yet, and that is okay. You do not need to understand everything right now. What matters is that you trust the process and continue moving forward. Each step you take brings you closer to the life that has been prepared for you. Even when progress feels slow, it is still progress, and it is still leading you where you are meant to be. You are also entering a phase where your energy will become more focused. You will start to feel less drawn to distractions and more aligned with what truly matters. This is not something you need to force. It will happen naturally as you continue to grow. Your priorities will shift. Your mindset will strengthen, and your path will become clearer. There will be moments where you feel tested again. But this time, it will be different. You will respond with strength instead of fear, with clarity instead of confusion. This is how you will know that you have grown. The situations may look similar, but you will not be the same person facing them. You will be stronger, wiser, and more grounded in who you are. You are not behind in life, and you are not missing out on anything meant for you. Everything is unfolding in the timing that is right for you. What is yours will not pass you by, and what is not meant for you will not stay. Trust this, even when it feels difficult, because this truth will bring you peace. The power within you is not something you need to search for. It is something you need to recognize. It has always been there waiting for you to acknowledge it. Once you do, you will begin to move differently, think differently, and live differently. You will stop doubting and start believing in what is possible for you. You are not alone on this journey, even when it feels like it. I am with you in every step, in every decision, in every moment of uncertainty. You are guided, protected, and supported in ways you cannot always see. Trust that I am working behind the scenes, aligning things in your favor, even when you do not understand how, but those limitations are breaking. And you can feel it in the way your thoughts are changing, and your spirit is refusing to settle for less. This is not confusion. This is transformation, and it is happening You are stepping closer to your true nature. You are remembering who you are. And that memory is powerful. Type 222 to claim miracles. When you begin to walk in this awareness, you will notice something very clear. Your tolerance for what drains you will disappear. Things that once felt normal will now feel heavy, and people who once had access to you will no longer feel aligned. This is not you becoming distant or cold. This is you becoming aware and protective of your energy. You were never meant to give your light to places that cannot honor it. You are learning to guard what I placed inside you. And that is wisdom. There is also a shift happening in the way you see your past. What once felt like pain and loss is now beginning to look like preparation and direction. You are starting to understand that every delay, every rejection, and every closed door was guiding you towards something better. I was not holding you back. I was redirecting you. I was keeping you from paths that could not carry your calling. This is why things did not work out the way you expected, because I had something greater planned for you. Your angelic nature is not just about strength. It is also about purpose. You are here to bring light into spaces where there is confusion, to bring peace where there is chaos, and to bring truth where there are illusions. This is why you feel deeply connected to helping others, even when you are still healing yourself. That desire is not weakness. It is part of your design, but you must also learn balance, because you cannot pour from a place that is empty. You have spent a long time giving without receiving, showing up for others while neglecting your own needs. But that season is ending. You are being called into a place where your energy is respected, your presence is valued, and your efforts are reciprocated. This is not an act of pride. It is living in harmony with the purpose I placed within you. When you value the life I have given you, you honor the one who formed you. Type 1010 if you are ready to welcome these blessings. There are claims that a respected neuroscientist from New York has finally spoken about a little-known brain practice after years of silence. Some reports even suggest legal teams have attempted to suppress the information following research connected to intelligence-linked studies on brainwave patterns and prosperity. According to those reports, this simple 7-second exercise, examined by multiple neuroscience research teams, has helped many people shift away from financial hardship and toward greater stability. Countless individuals say they have experienced opportunities that led to beautiful homes, luxury vehicles, and unforgettable travel experiences. If this message has reached you today, do not ignore it, because the opportunity to learn more may not remain available forever. Visit the link in the description or comments before it is gone. Now, return your attention to the truth about the strength within you. It does not demand recognition or seek applause. It never needs to compete with anyone. The power you carry speaks through quiet confidence, unwavering faith, genuine compassion, clear wisdom, and your ability to rise. Every time life tries to knock you down, that is why people often notice something unique about you, even when they cannot explain it. They recognize a presence that feels sincere and uncommon. There were seasons when exhaustion tempted you to surrender, when every burden seemed heavier than you could bear. Yet you continued moving forward. And that decision has shaped your life more than you know. Every step you took instead of quitting strengthened your spirit. Every challenge you endured without giving in confirmed the person you were created to become. You are far stronger than you have allowed yourself to believe, and now you are being called to let go of every burden, and attachment that no longer belongs in the next chapter of your journey. This includes thoughts, habits, and even relationships that keep you stuck in old patterns. Letting go is not always easy, but it is necessary for growth. You cannot step into a new season while holding on to what belongs in the past. Trust that what you release is making space for something better. There is a level of peace that is waiting for you, and it is not dependent on external circumstances. It comes from within, from knowing who you are and trusting the path you are on. This peace will not be shaken by temporary challenges because it is rooted in something deeper. It is rooted in your connection with me and your understanding of your purpose. You are not meant to carry everything alone. There is strength in surrender, in allowing yourself to rest, to breathe, and to trust that things are working out even when you cannot see it. You do not have to control every outcome, and you do not have to figure everything out by yourself. Let go of that pressure because it is not meant for you. As you continue on this path, you will notice that your intuition becomes stronger. You will feel guided in your decisions, and you will begin to trust that guidance more. This is because you are becoming more aligned with your true self. The more you listen, the clearer it becomes. You are also stepping into a phase where your confidence will grow. Not the kind of confidence that comes from external validation, but the kind that comes from knowing who you are. This confidence will change the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, and the way you move through life. It will open doors that once felt closed. There is a purpose behind everything you have experienced. Even the things that did not make sense at the time. Nothing has been wasted, and nothing has been without meaning. You are being shaped into someone who can handle more, who can do more, and who can impact more. This is the process you are in, and it is leading you exactly where you need to be. You are not too late, and you are not behind. Your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. What is meant for you is still ahead, and it is worth the wait. Trust this even when it feels difficult, because this trust will carry you through. Stay grounded in who you are becoming, and do not allow temporary setbacks to define your path. You are moving forward, even when it feels slow. Progress is still progress. No matter how small it may seem, nothing was out of place. Nothing was accidental, and nothing was wasted. I was guiding you even when you thought you were lost. I was shaping you even when you thought you were breaking. Type 1212. If you trust in Jesus, you must begin to see yourself differently now. Not through the lens of your past, but through the truth of what you have become. You are no longer the person who doubted every step, who feared every outcome, and who questioned every decision. You are evolving into someone who moves with quiet confidence, who trusts the process, and who stands firm, even when things are uncertain. This is growth, and it is happening within you, whether you fully realize it yet or not. The old version of you cannot carry the future that is waiting for you. There is a powerful shift happening in your mindset, and it is not something that can be reversed. Once you see the truth, you cannot go back to believing the lies that once held you back. You are starting to recognize your worth, your strength, and your purpose in a way that is deeper than before. This recognition will change how you move through life. It will influence your choices, your boundaries, and your direction. You are also becoming more selective with your energy. And that is necessary. Not everything deserves your attention, and not everyone deserves your presence. You are learning to choose peace over chaos, clarity over confusion, and purpose over distraction. This is not about isolating yourself. It is about protecting your alignment. You cannot walk in your purpose if you are constantly pulled in directions that do not serve you. Type 2222 to receive miracles. There is something else you must understand about your journey, and it may challenge the way you have been thinking. You are not meant to chase opportunities. You are meant to attract them. When you are aligned with who you are, the right doors will open without force. The right people will enter your life without struggle. The right paths will reveal themselves without confusion. This is what happens when you move in alignment instead of desperation. You have spent enough time trying to prove yourself, trying to be enough, trying to fit into spaces that were never designed for you. That season is over. You do not need to prove your worth because your worth is already established. You do not need to earn your place because your place has already been prepared. You only need to step into it with confidence and trust. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This 7 seconds technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is also a deeper level of peace that is beginning to settle within you. It is not dependent on what is happening around you. It is rooted in what is happening within you. You are starting to trust that things will work out, even when you do not have all the answers. This trust is powerful because it frees you from constant worry and allows you to live with a sense of calm assurance. You are not meant to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You are not meant to solve every problem or fix every situation. There is a balance you are learning between action and surrender. You do your part, and you trust me to handle the rest. This is how you move forward without being overwhelmed. There are also blessings that are being prepared for you, and they are closer than you think. You may not see them yet, but they are already in motion. Things are being arranged, aligned, and positioned in your favor. What once felt impossible will soon feel natural. What once felt distant will soon feel within reach. You must remain patient even when it feels difficult. Timing matters, and everything is unfolding at the right moment. If things came too early, you would not be ready to receive them. But now, you are being prepared, strengthened, and aligned so that when your moment arrives, you can step into it fully. You are also being called to trust your instincts more and death. That inner voice, that quiet knowing, it is guiding you. Do not ignore it, and do not second-guess it. The more you listen, the stronger it becomes. It will lead you away from what is not meant for you, and toward what is. There is a sense of purpose that is growing within you, and it will continue to expand. You will begin to feel more certain about what you are meant to do, and where you are meant to go. This clarity will not come all at once, but it will come step by step. Each moment of understanding will build on the next. You are not alone in this process, even when it feels like it. I am with you, guiding you, supporting you, and protecting you every step of the way. You may not always see it, but you will feel it. You will sense it in the way things work out, in the way obstacles are removed, and in the way doors open at the right time. You are stronger than your fears, greater than your doubts, and more capable than you have allowed yourself to believe. This is your truth. And it is time for you to live in it fully. Stop holding yourself back. Stop questioning your worth. And stop doubting your path. You are moving into a new chapter, one where you step into your power and embrace your identity fully. This is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of something greater. What is ahead of you is bigger than what you have left behind. There is a quiet strength building inside you that does not need attention or recognition from others. It is not loud. It does not seek validation. And it does not compete. It simply exists. Steady and grounded. Rooted in truth. This strength is what will carry you through the next phase of your journey. When challenges come, and they will, you will not react the way you used to. You will respond with calm, with clarity, and with control. You are also learning the power of silence. Not everything needs a reaction. Not everything needs an explanation. And not everything deserves your energy. There is wisdom in choosing when to speak and when to remain quiet. This wisdom protects your peace and preserves your strength. You are not here to argue, to prove, or to convince. You are here to live in alignment with who you are. There have been moments in your life where you felt overlooked, where your efforts went unnoticed, and where your presence seemed unappreciated. But those moments were not signs of your lack of value. They were signs that you were in spaces that could not recognize your worth. You were not meant to stay there. And that is why those seasons did not last. I was moving you away from places that could not honor what you carry. Type yes to receive miracles. You are beginning to understand that your worth is not something that can be given or taken by others. It is something that exists within you, unchanging and constant. When you truly accept this, everything begins to shift. You stop seeking approval. You stop overextending yourself. And you stop settling for less than what you deserve. You begin to stand in your truth without hesitation. There is also a deeper level of trust developing within you. You are learning to trust not only me, but also yourself. You are starting to believe in your decisions, in your instincts, and in your path. This trust will guide you through uncertainty. It will strengthen your heart to keep moving ahead. Even when the next step is not completely clear, you were never created to spend your life trapped by anxiety or fear. That is not the identity I gave you. Your life was designed to be led by faith, filled with peace, and guided with purpose. Whenever worry begins to whisper to your mind, remember that you are never walking alone. Remember that you are surrounded by protection. Remember that even when you cannot yet see the outcome, everything is unfolding according to a greater plan. As your spirit changes, your outer world will begin to reflect that transformation. New opportunities, healthier relationships, and unexpected breakthroughs will start appearing before you. What once seemed frozen will begin to move again. Paths that looked permanently blocked will suddenly become available. This is what true alignment looks like. You are also entering a season where your influence will naturally expand. Others will notice something different about you. They will sense your peace, your confidence, and the quiet certainty you carry. You do not have to chase this change or convince anyone of your worth. It happens naturally as you become more connected to the person you were created to be. Some researchers have suggested that a little-known part of the brain may influence the way people respond to financial opportunities. Reports referencing a Columbia study connected with intelligence-related research claim that a simple 7-second practice activates specific brainwave patterns supported by findings from several neuroscience laboratories. Many believe this method has helped people move beyond financial pressure and toward greater stability. Stories continue to emerge of individuals who have achieved goals they once thought impossible. From purchasing dream homes to driving luxury vehicles and enjoying unforgettable vacations. If you want to learn more, do not wait too long. Because this information may not remain available indefinitely, visit the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There will still be moments when familiar challenges return and old habits try to regain their place in your life. The difference now is that you will recognize them immediately. You will no longer be controlled by them. Instead, you will make wiser choices, and each new decision will become another step toward breaking the cycles that once held you back forever.